1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
You're wondering why this was so quick and so easy to do? Well, the design of this slotted ring where it mounts, it's got a slot on the back side. And once you align that slot with this stationary slide, it comes right out. Look at the side of it. Look at the side. Shoot from that side. Shoot the ring on that side. Look right here. And that slide goes right in here. See that? Easy. What we need to do is put a theft deterrent. Put a theft deterrent on it so they can't just slide it out. What do we need to do? We gotta think. Let's be a little bit smart. The Dodge, the Ford, and the Chevy are the same thing, and they've been like that for years. They've lost so many of these tailgates, and so many people have bought these things, and the big three have been selling these things. And do they wonder, why do we replace so many of those things? Because they're stealing them. There's no, move this way. There's no moral value saying, don't take my stuff. I worked too hard for it. It's so easy to take. What can we do to slow that down? Very easy, very fast. A radiator clamp. You can buy these radiator clamps at any automotive supply store. They cost $2.25. You can use 3 inches and cut whatever is the excess, or you can just go to this one is 3/4 to 1 inch and 3/4. This is all you need, 1 inch and 3/4. It's a radiator clamp made out of stainless steel, hard, durable. What we do is we get that radiator clamp and we cover that slot with a radiator clamp, and we put it on there and we tighten it up so that nobody can get through it unless they have cutters or they have a grinder or a big screwdriver. They're not ready or anticipating this clamp to be on there. And the noise they make and the attention they bring on themselves banging on this thing or trying to cut it or making this noise, they'll go on to easier pickings, which is someone that hasn't put one of these on there. It's just a radiator clamp. Why am I doing this? Well, I'm doing this because I went to Invent Help. They want $1,000 just to get this thing rolling. Hey, I'm gonna do it because the working man needs a break. I need a break. You need a break. If you use this, hey, $2.25. And just you can put it on there in maybe 2 minutes. And so this clamp, it's either a 5/16 nut driver or a slotted screwdriver. That's all you need. And you put this thing on here and you start tightening it up. See, it's either a slot or a 5/16 yellow back nut driver. Very easy, and you can save a big headache, because these things are like a deductible of $500 on your insurance. But hey, the premiums are getting paid by who? You. The dealers are selling these things. They're being paid by who? You. We've already started this radiator clamp and we are starting to tighten it. We tighten it and get it nice and snug. Get it to where you nearly want it. Nice and snug, but yet you can still move it. If you move it, you can tuck it. You can tuck it down there on the bottom. Stop. Once you get it started and snug, you can tuck this thing and tuck it way down there in the bottom where it's even harder to get to. Wait a minute. I found that if you put the screw on the bottom, which is here, and you wrap it around and you engage it through the bottom, it hides the screw better. See that? It's coming out the bottom. Now once you get it on here, you can go ahead and get it started. A little spring action, but hey, hang in there. Stop. Now we've started the radiator clamp and we're kind of snug around it. Now we can tap this thing around there. Tap it around. We still have a grasp on it. Make sure it's not impacting the side. Kind of center it. And you finish tightening it. See, nice and tight. It's snug. Now you can tap this way in there where steady, Vanessa. Way in there where nobody can get to it. There it is. Back. Let me get in there. See how it's way back in there and it's hard to get to. Look at the angle of that screw. You can't put a nut driver on there, and it's very hard to put a slotted screwdriver on there. We have closed the circle. The slot is gone. So it took a couple of minutes, $2.25. You even get an extra radiator clamp. So my advice to you is take the time to do that. It's from the older trucks to the newer trucks. They're the same thing. So that's my theft deterrent. Now, you can either go that route, the insurance, or take care of your stuff, or put that theft deterrent. There's other options. You may not want to go that route, because that's a big headache. That's a big headache. And it's very dangerous, but concealed weapons carry permits are going out. They're skyrocketing. They have one in Florida where I was from. Now I have one in Texas. The choice is yours. $2.25. Go ahead and do that. If you think you can use this, hey, what we need more is the honor system, a man's word. Send me a couple of bucks, a little donation to Rudy Garcia, P.O. Box 240523, San Antonio, Texas 78224. If this helps you. Invent Help, they got plenty of money. The big three truck manufacturers, they got plenty of money. We got to try to keep ours. Theft deterrent. I hope it helps you. If you give this idea to somebody else, have them send me a couple of bucks. Hey, I'm retired. I'm not a big engineer like those big three guys, but what I got, I want to share with you. Hey, hope it helps you. Keep your stuff. Be careful.